Brrr! Winter is upon us, campers, so remember to obey all road signage, especially around tight curves. I sense a big change in the weather coming. Now here's a rare sight, a brimstone moth in December. Remember, campers, look, but don't touch. Darn my luck, missed the Ranger Station Taco Thursday lunch again. In the woods! Always remember to pack a snack. To count tree rings, start in the middle of the stump and count outwards to learn its age. And get your eyes checked if you see anything abnormal. It was so cold this morning, someone dropped their popsicle and it stayed frozen. Is that a SpongeBob? That didn't last long. This is why we respect the campground by storing litter in the proper receptacles. Getting a headache. Maybe I'll feel better if I close one eye. Gravity Falls is back, and this time it's for adults, baby. If you felt a shift in the universe this morning, it's because Alex Hirsch unveiled the brand new Gravity Falls book, The Anti-Journal number 3, the first truly adult installment in the Gravity Falls franchise, the Book of Bill. The announcement reads as follows. Against all laws of physics, logic, and good taste, Bill Cipher has somehow managed to write a book. This can't be good. The Book of Bill invades bookstores this July. Oh my god, that is so close. Y'all know how fast this year went by. July's gonna be here in what feels like 2 months. Now, what is this book actually about? Well, the official description reads, did you miss him? Admit it, you missed him. The demon that terrorized Gravity Falls is back from the great beyond to finally tell his side of the story in the Book of Bill, written by none other than Bill Cipher himself. Inside, Bill sheds light on his bizarre origins, his sinister effects on human history, the Pines family's most embarrassing secrets, and the key to overthrowing the world laid out in a handy step-by-step guide. This chaotic and beautifully illustrated tome contains baffling riddles, uncrackable ciphers, lost journal 3 pages, ways to cheat death, the meaning of life, and a whole chapter on silly straws. But most importantly, the Book of Bill is deeply, deeply cursed. Alex Hirsch, #1 New York Times bestselling author, resuscitates the infamous villain and invites fans to a Bill's eye view of the Gravity Falls universe. There are many who believe this book is too dangerous for human hands, but if you can't resist, just know this. Once you make a deal with Bill, it's not so easily undone. Beware! This book travels to dimensions meant for older viewers. Oh my lord, I'm gonna faint. I'm excited for this book for a plethora of reasons. First things first, yes, it's a Gravity Falls book specifically for adults. This is what I call learning the right lessons. It's something we've seen with Fiona and Cake. That original audience for Gravity Falls has gotten older, but they still have an interest in the series and animation as a whole. So if you're gonna cash in on nostalgia, you might as well age up whatever you're trying to sell alongside the original audience. And I can't think of a better way to do that than by making Bill Cipher the main character of this installment. And honestly, I think we needed something like this to really round out Bill's character because I thought he was a phenomenal villain until Weirdmageddon. Now hold on, don't shoot, let me cook. Alex Hirsch initially described Bill Cipher as someone who has the answers to everything, because it's a perfect foil to Dipper, who's seeking out knowledge and wants to learn everything. Bill was this enigmatic yet aloof character. Whenever he's on screen, he's so in your face, yet we had no idea what he was cooking. So when it was revealed that his big plan was just throwing a never-ending rager in the apocalypse, I wasn't really impressed. I enjoyed him until the end, but I just wish they gave him a better motivation. And to be fair, while everything with Ford was meticulously planned, Alex Hirsch has admitted that everything with Bill wasn't. He was figuring him out as he went along. So with the second half of season 2 being centered around Dipper and Mabel's bond, and how Dipper is in a rush to grow up, it makes sense that they shifted Bill's character to be this immortal chaos god who doesn't want to grow up. He doesn't want to obey rules and listen to authority. He wants to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, like a child. So in keeping him a foil to Dipper, I get the thought process behind where they ended up. It just didn't do much for me. But now that we finally seem to be getting the holy grail of Bill Cipher lore, I'm willing to throw those critiques out of the window. Give me his backstory, flesh out his motivations, and give readers a reminder of why Bill Cipher is him! I'd love to learn more about the second dimension, where Bill Cipher hailed from, his point of origin that he destroyed. Give me some more insight on the Zodiac. Another thing that Hirsch admitted wasn't really planned out, he just thought it was a cool thing to throw at the end of the theme song, and it definitely showed when it was time for it to be relevant in the finale. Not that I necessarily wanted to see Bill get defeated by this thing that came out of nowhere within the show's actual narrative. Obviously, it was in every single episode, but it was something else where the execution could have been a lot better, but Weirdmageddon just had so many hype moments within it that I think a lot of viewers forgive it. Let's find out what this Zodiac actually does. And above all else, I'm really hoping that this book fleshes out what Bill was doing throughout all of Gravity Falls. It's been implied that he's made different deals around the town. Hell, he made that deal with Gideon, with the deal presumably being that Gideon would serve him during the apocalypse. But again, the show is very vague with it, so I would love to see it hashed out. There were also suspicions that Bill had an association with Blind Ivan. While Ivan definitely worked with Ford at some point, if memory serves, they actually allude to that a bit more in Journal 3. But if he had an actual run-in with Bill, let's see it. Overall, I'm really excited to get my hands on this, and you already know Gravity Falls content will be back on the menu, baby! 2024 is already shaping up to be a banger year. But for now, I want to know what you guys think. Are you excited for the return of Gravity Falls, especially for an adult audience? Me, as someone who's now in their mid-20s and watched the show during high school, I'm ready to dive back in. Let us know in the comments down below and keep the conversation going over on Twitter and Instagram at OstricVox. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe to the Roundtable for more great cartoon content. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. See ya!